Hi Alan, it's Michelle. Hey listen, I wanted to show you the, I'm sorry it's not the train in running mode, but I want to show you what we're doing at this point. You can see that we are laying down your highway. It looks like a mess. Trust me, it isn't. This is actually, these outer rims here are just being used as guides. This is HO road cork, because that's what I had laying around the shop here. So this here is holding the plaster that's going in the center. It's 2 1/4 inches wide, approximately. I didn't have enough cork to go completely around, so I'm going to have to recycle the cork when I'm done here. Here you can see the cork as it is right here. This is a 2-inch scraper, so as I lay the scraper in here, you can see that this in the figure space is where I am going to be working in this area. When it's done, the cork is going to follow this track, and it's going to, again, it's got to go somewhere. It's a highway, right? So what we're going to do is kind of the same deal. It's going to, you know, go down somewhere in the track. Never mind all the cords. This place is a mess right now because of the hurricane. Made a mess in my apartment. So we're kind of working in a very tight squeeze. The rest of the layout is, I didn't get a chance to get your cars running yet. I'm missing one of the cars. I got the engine, but I don't know where one of the cars went to. I'm gonna try to find it. I attempted to paint the road line on the bridge. Unfortunately, it came out kind of crappy, and I apologize for that. I'm going to see if I can try to fix that manually when I retouch over the line here. There's only one other slight error. If I stop, you can see it here. Maybe not too well. There's I forgot to make the demarcation right here for the railroad tracks. I can do that right now, actually. It's easy enough to do. Just take this. Could you hold this? You want me to hold it? Yeah, perfect. I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make this demarcation. This is because the wheels of the train are going to have to go through. Okay. Now, let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Just like in the real road, there's a little plaster around. Now, the river or the lake here, you can see the instant water has cured. Unfortunately, I had my yellow can of road line paint, and it had put a ding in the water. It looked kind of crappy. You can see that the water under the skylight here, you can see there's a little bit of natural imperfections, looking like waves. That's pretty cool. And this is where your pier is going to go, right here in this area. Let me just zoom out, okay? Yeah, okay. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. And you can see here is where your pier is going to go. And it got actual lichen mounted on the side. This was done some time ago. This isn't new, but I still think it looks kind of cool. And then we have over here, we got a river scene. You can see the water going underneath the bridges. I tried to cut this with foam, and it was really, really smelly. So I kind of cheated in the end because of the stink. We have your grass, and you have your beach. This is for your swimmers to go swimming. Now, parking lot. I haven't built the parking lot yet. Oops. I must put my stupid measuring tape right on the road. Okay, I'm thinking is right where these horn hook couplers are, it's probably going to be where your parking spot's going to be. So basically, it's just going to be a... The only problem is that I try to keep it simple because in the real world you don't really want to have too many grade crossings because of, you know, safety issues in the real world. So I'm trying to make sure my road doesn't have too many grade crossings. Just like the real highway system, I'm trying to keep the grade crossings to a minimum. By the way, I'm going to show you some of the containers of stuff we're using here. This isn't much. This is just glue in, Elmer's glue in water and a little bit of foam glue. That's used to help lay the grass down. And I also have a container somewhere of the same stuff. I think it's over here. I told you this place was a mess. This is the same stuff they used with a brush to lay down the grass. I am going to add, I'm not sure how much more grass to add because since you're going to be doing an urban-suburban layout, it's not much. Last piece I want to show you is, or still sitting, is the tunnels, or tunnel number 1 anyway. Tunnel number 2 had a problem because the original tunnel was too narrow and the train cars would have smashed into the sides. I would have to seriously make some alterations on that. It should be possible. We'll have to see what happens with that. But this is the tunnel that's going to be on the right, I'm sorry, yes, on the right side in the back. Obviously it's going to be finished. This is just sitting on up the stock foam that I'm cutting it out of just because I got to let the foam glue cure on that. And while I'm at it, I will want to send you a few more videos that might interest you, such as what my apartment looks like. That will be in another video. Let me just get this out to you, and I'm going to do my best to get the trains video for you. But obviously, you can see now I'm doing the highways, and this is going to take a little longer than I thought because of the. I couldn't find any easy way to paint the lines, and I'm just going to have to wing it as best I can. So, let me get this out to you, and if you have any comments, of course, you may send them back to me, okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, well, I got the form right this time, so hopefully you're going to see me like I should be looking like here. Well, we'll find out. I'm still uploading your other message right now to your account, so I thought I would briefly give you a 5-cent tour of my apartment because you never actually been here yet. First of all, this is my bedroom. It doesn't look like much of an area. Kind of small, actually. It's about a 12 by 12 room. And we've had, because Hurricane Irene, the Irate, we had some water damage. The landlord is supposedly going to be getting a roofer to fix it. I don't know when that's going to be. We'll have to find out when that comes. At least that's the nature of this room. And then here, of course, is the room where it all happens. Or one of the rooms. This is. I'm also into cinematography as well. So I like to shoot movies on occasion. And this is where I do my radio shows. Almost every day. I do a shoot. And then we're getting into the room and the train layout that I talked about earlier today. So I'm not going to go into a lot of details about it. Just to say is, watch the video. It really kind of explains a lot more than I'm going to explain right now. Just say that I'm waiting for the plaster to cure so we can finish working on the rest of your roads. And I turned it towards me so you can see me too, because obviously you probably wanted to see what I like. This here is the kitchen. Again, it's a pretty small room. It's got an electric range in it. This is part of your tunnels I was talking about earlier. Right now I got the bricks on them to help the tunnel to cure. And in here's our pantry. This is also was, and still is our wiring closet for our phone system and all the other gigas and doodads. Again, we had some water damage from our leaky roof, and you can see that the landlord again is going to have to get that fixed as well. Our landlord is not a scumlord. He's actually pretty good about it, but the problem is he, you know, is like Fred Mertz on I Love Lucy. He's a cheapskate. So he tried to do all the self patches himself, and unfortunately results in basically making a mess of the problem, making it worse. Trust me, my apartment doesn't look this dirty on a regular basis. It usually looks worse, especially when I got a lot of other projects going on in here at once. And last area is, well, of course this is my inner hallway. This is the one that pulled me. This is the bathroom over here. Very, very 1920 style. It's very, very minimalist. Ah, by the way, I get the plaster off my skin? Yes, I did, thank God. I look terrible with the plaster off my skin. Okay, anyway, so this is the, and then here's the hallway. This goes out to the porch. This is the door to my kitchen. There you go, that's my story wreath that's on the door for year round. That's his cat. His name is Fame. Fame, come on. Come on, stop showing us your big fat butt. I wasn't going to show you him, but what the heck. He's, whenever you come up here, you're going to get a chance to meet him in person, I'm sure. He's not available right now. You can't go in your apartment right now. Yeah, he's a good cat. He's a Turkish, he's what they call a Turkish van. A very rare breed of cat in the United States. And he's, he likes to be petted. He's a friendly cat. Alright, now back to the, alright, this is the stairs. I would not suggest going down with a train board because you can see it's kind of twisty. In one sense it would be easier, but in another sense it would be a bloody nightmare. So I really think you probably don't want to go down those stairs with it because you're probably more likely to damage something or somebody. Now back to where I was here earlier. This is probably the best way to go, even though this is questionable at best, as I will show you. You go down these stairs here, and you got about 1.25 meters of space here. You got a wide area here. This is where it gets tight. Go down the stairs here. Should be wide enough for the plywood. This stays right down to ground level. Got plenty of large room for your truck. There should be no problem getting your truck in here. And that's some of the other houses in my landlord's property as well. That gray house, he doesn't own that. Someone else does, but just to let you see my neighborhood. So this is it. This is what you got to work with. Ain't much, but it's a start. So we're gonna head upstairs and send this one out to you. I don't know which one's gonna get to you first. Depends on which way I can send it to you. Probably from the same place on the computer. Well, talk to you later. See you. Get back to me, okay? Bye bye.